Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video, and today I have for you guys the 2021 Cervelo Caledonia 5 in a size 48. This thing weighed in right around 17 pounds. I don't know the kilos because I don't have my stand here, so I just kind of like hold it with the weight, but it came at 17 pounds. I didn't do the kilos. And this bike retails for $11,000 as you see it's spec'd. The Caledonia 5 is their more expensive model. They also make a Caledonia model, which can come with like Ultegra or Force, or you'll get like aluminum handlebars and stuff like that. But you know, you can look into that if you're looking into this bike. This is gonna be more of their endurance type bike, more for longer rides, century rides, cobblestones. You can do a lot of stuff with this bike and still has those very aero features. This is in stock. It's actually at Epic Cycles. It's a size 48. They're in Delray Beach. So if you're looking for this bike, feel free to send me an email or go and contact them at Epic Cycles again. But again, this is a Cervelo Caledonia 5 in a 48 size. So without further ado, we'll get into this bike. So starting off at the top, you have a pair of carbon fiber ergo kind of handlebars. The cables are integrated into the handlebars and into the stem as well, so there are no cables showing at all, as you can see. So it's more of an endurance bike, but with that kind of fast looking feature with no no things to really slow it down. You're still going to get the aerodynamic benefit of it. You're going to get the lower seat stays, but it's going to give you that little bit more of a racy look with not the endurance type bike look as well. They did also do something cool with the stem stack here. You can actually raise it as tall as their endurance bike if you want, like their C3, or you can actually slam it like their R3 and go all the way low with this bike. So you have a lot of options on what you can do with this bike, and they really did a good job on it as well. You can also fit a max width tire in here, a 34C tire on here as well, or you can fit up to a 31C fenders on here as well. So enough of the specs, I'll get into the bike and everything it comes with. So it comes with a pair of Durace Di2 shifters right here. They are 11 speed. You have a hydraulic disc brake right here. You have the Cervelo stem with the integrated Cervelo mount right here for a Garmin, and you can also add a GoPro or light if you want to as well. Like I said, the cables are completely integrated through the handlebar, through the stem, and down to the frame, so there are no cables showing. Going down to the fork, you see it's a matte black color, those purple patterns. Looks really good, actually. It is a through axle bike. You have the through axle handle right here. They spec this bike out with a pair of NV SES, I think it's a 3/4s or AR disc. MV AR disc SES. These are tubeless ready rims, and also they picked it with the Vittoria Corsa tires. These are 700 by 28, and these are tubeless ready as well. The rotors that they spec on this bike are going to come with a Durace rotor, and you also have a Durace flat mount disc brake right there as well. Going down the frame, you have the patented Cervelo logo right there. You have the beautiful Cervelo logo, which is more like a gloss color, but it's like a silver, I'd say. You have your Di2 junction box right here, where this is where you would charge your bike, and if you had to do any kind of trimming to the gears, it's all right here. You have the different water ball spots cages for your cages, so if you want to run it high, low, or if you had maybe a SWAT storage bag or some kind of storage bag on here, you have that on there. So you have the different placement for water bottles, and then you also have another water bottle size over here. You can see the graphics or details. That kind of purplish color looks really good. And then these are little breakaway spaces right here, so it's actually very easy to lower or raise the stem. And you can actually put on a flat mount if you wanted to for this kind of a headset space right here. You can actually make this flat. They actually incorporate that or include that with the bike as well. Cranks on this bike are going to be a Durace crank. I believe it is a 5236, and it does have the 4i power meter. It is dual-sided, so there's a pod on the other crank arm as well. It does have their ceramic speed bottom bracket on here as well. Then you have a Durace front derailleur on here. It comes with a Durace chain by Shimano, and then a 1128 Durace cassette in the back as well. The rear mech is a Durace rear derailleur with the Di2. Still don't know when the new stuff's dropping. I don't even know if there is new stuff because I have not seen anything. Usually by now we would see something with Shimano. On the spy photo, a pro leaked it. Someone being goofy with something, but I haven't seen anything. So keep your eyes peeled for the Tour de France. That's usually when they release stuff. But usually you see some kind of spy photos before the Tour de France, and then they release it to the consumers around there, but I have no idea. Still nothing. You can see you have the lower seat stays right here to add compliancy, but also to add more aerodynamics. You have your integrated seat wedge right here. This is where you're going to lower the seat post clamp at, right there. And then you have that little rubber flange to cover it. Comes with a Pro Logo saddle with a carbon rail and carbon body system. And then the rear, it is a NV SES AR disc wheel as well. Rotors on here are 160mm front and rear, and they're both center lock, but beautiful looking bike. Tire in the rear as well is a Vittoria Corsa 700 by 28. But yeah, so this bike is definitely aimed more towards those, I would say, those 100-kilometer or 100-mile riders who just look to enjoy comfortable riding with wide tires and just look to do really easy riding on there. Sorry, someone's just not freaking parking their car right there, honking at me. But yeah, this is definitely more of a bike that has the aero look, the integrated look, everything that you kind of want in that new look of a bike. You get the high head tube, you get the tall headset, you get the comfortable of a bike, but it's able to maintain that speedy look. So it's definitely an all-around bike. I would definitely recommend it for the people who want to enjoy long distance riding, but still get some aerodynamic benefit and not pick and choose between an endurance bike or an aero bike. It's definitely dead smack in the middle, and I think that they hit the nail on the head with this bike. Very good job by Cervelo. So once again, this is the Cervelo Caledonia 5. Retail is $11,000. This is a size 48. It's in stock here at Epic Cycles. If you guys are looking for this type of bike, let me know down in the comment section below. And it came in right around 17 pounds. So thank you again to everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video.